Blood. Blood is the life force in any human body. It's blood. Blood travels through every fiber of your body. Dirty blood makes the body sick. Clean blood makes the body healthy. Blood. Ldbc. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys. By the end of the video, if you don't get it, you'll understand why I'm talking about blood. You understand exactly why I'm talking about blood, and maybe throughout the video you'll get it. Some of you get it, some of you will get it, and some of you won't. I watched a video from Reef the Watcher. Video about, a brother named T Street Controversy. And I'm going to tell you something. I went, and normally, I don't really check for a lot of dudes. I went back and, I peeped the videos out that Reef was talking about. And now I'm going to interject my thoughts on the videos. Thing of it is, man, everybody, this is not the first time that, us in the Ldbc, we've heard people say, whatever kind of negative things that they want to say about us. This is not the first time. People make videos about us all the time, okay? They just do. Now, do I get as many videos about me as some of the other brothers? No, not really. I don't get as many videos, but, I have. I've gotten videos made on me, and, it just, is what it is. But I think when a person makes videos and most of the things that they say in their videos are erroneous, well, I got something to say about that. So I'm going to go ahead and explain, okay? First of all, T Street, he was, making light that, hey, 78 lost his monetization on his channel. And, T Street, wanted to, make believe that, he was the reason why Travis Gotti channel got shut down and all this other stuff and who he know and all this other stuff. Listen, let me tell you guys some facts, okay? And let's just not even think about the dumb shit that he was saying. Let's really talk facts. First of all, it's a new YouTube thing going on now. It's called reuse content. A lot of people, not just 78s and different, there are a lot of YouTubers, white, black, Asian, they're getting hit by reuse content. I want y'all, I can prove to you better than I can show you. I want you to go to when you sometime during the day, just go to your YouTube search engine and type in reuse content, okay? Type in the words reuse content and look at how many videos come up of how many people are losing their monetization based off this thing called reuse content. Now, I'm going to explain it to you because what happens is YouTube, they're doing a thing where they want you to be a presence in your videos. And a lot of people that don't necessarily show their face a lot on their videos, they're getting demonetized. Because I guess now this new AI system of YouTube, the algorithm can't determine if there's an actual person in the video or if it's just somebody taking, other people's stuff and uploading it. So that's what's going on with YouTube. So, if he's telling you, well, I got certain channels shut down, he can't do that, okay? He don't have that power. So I'm not even trying to hear that. So now that we got that out the way, okay, T Street, was talking very reckless. Very, very reckless. And, hey, for a guy that just got out of a coma, for a guy that's walking around with a boot on his foot, I don't think challenging other people, normally healthy grown men, challenging them, to fisticuffs or getting physical, because that's what you implicated with Fred. See, now when you look at Fred's a small dude. Fred at Barbershop Conversation, he's a small dude. So, a person would probably be more inclined to, probably want to challenge Fred because they think that, he's this little dude that's soft. Now, all of this from Boxing Opinions, by the way. Then he talked about Blue Blood and what he was going to do. Listen, Blue Blood's a big dude, and you probably seen him, okay? See, Blue Blood is very calm. Very, very calm. But I can tell you, you put hands on him, it's probably not going to end well. Then he talked about, hey, I'm not afraid of Black Fight Fan TV. Well, I'm going to break it down, okay? Yeah, maybe you've had a prison record. That's fine. Maybe you've had all that. I'll take your prison record, multiply that by 10. That's Black Fight Fan TV. And I can tell you if you engage Black Fight Fan TV or you try to get physical with him, it's not going to go down well for you. Okay, especially you coming out of a coma. You have some of the health issues you got going on. And also, too, you're wearing a boot. I just don't think that's going to go well for you. So I guess if we're going to talk about, fisticuffs and going in and putting hands on somebody, okay, it is what it is. Okay? Now, debating boxing, okay, I can get with that. Okay? I can get with that. If you got a different view and you want to debate them, that's all fair game. That's all cool. But see, the stuff you were saying, about the LDBC, yeah, you called us a cult. Now, okay, I get that. I get it. Okay? If you want to call the LDBC a cult, that's your right. That's your opinion. Hey, it is what it is. But if you're going to call the LDBC a cult, then what about the NBBC, the new, I guess the non-biased boxing community? How you going to explain that? How you going to explain that? If you're going to call the LDBC a cult, then, well, what about some of these old media guys? What about some of these old media guys that put the royal you-know-what to black fighters every chance they get? What about the Barry Hearn emails? I mean, did you do a long video series on that? Did you talk about how racist it sounded? I mean, did you really go into that? I heard you mention it on one of your videos, mention it, but that's about all you did was mention. How you going to explain that? So the LDBC, let me get this right. So the LDBC, we're a cult because we want to, we're sick and tired of, black fighters and ourselves being called the N-word, black tards, monkeys. We sick and tired of watching some dude in a YouTube video, okay, and they swear up and down that they're not biased, but then all the criticism they seem to have is for a black fighter. So that makes us a cult. So let me get this straight. So all the Mexicans that support Canelo, right? And if you say anything about Canelo, if you say anything about him, they start calling you racial slurs and names and all this stuff, but that's not a cult. Whenever black people and black men in general do something and we organize together, see, that's when non-blacks or, blacks that think they're better than other black people want to call it a cult. Isn't that something? Isn't that something how that works, y'all? Nobody say anything about all the Asians and the Filipinos that support Manny Pacquiao. No, nobody say nothing about the Pinoy fans. Nope, nobody say one single thing. You know what they say? Oh, well, they just support their people. Oh, okay, cool. So don't nobody call them a cult. In T Street, you don't call them a cult, do you? You know all those Pinoy fans that's calling people black tards, N-words, monkeys? Nah, but that's not a cult, right? Or hey, how about this? Why don't you talk about all the legions of people? Okay, all the legions of people that support Triple G. All the racist Triple G fans out there. But that's not a cult, right? These same people that's running around here wishing death on people. These same people that's running around here wishing people kids die. Wishing people get in an accident. But that's not a cult. Isn't a cult the definition of evil? Aren't cults evil? Don't cults have evil intentions? You don't hear nobody in the LDBC wishing death on somebody. If anything, T Street, when your ass was in a coma, it was us in the LDBC that actually prayed and said, yo, we hope the brother come out of it. Man, come on. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. I'm going to tell you, man. Do you guys know the definition of what a cult is? I mean, do people really understand what the definition of a cult is? I don't know. I've seen cults, and most cults are satanic. Ain't nobody in the LDBC worshiping devils, but I tell you what, there's some people, some Triple G fans that's wishing death on people. Ain't that demonic? How you going to explain that? The people who actually wished you to come back out of the coma, okay, are the same people you attacking. But the people who will call you an N-word in a minute if you criticize Triple G, they'll call you that in a minute. But those are people not in the cult. What about Golden Boy? What about Golden Boy Promotions? So you mean to say that the fact that they covering up emails, right? They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to address those emails whatsoever, even though they saying that, oh, well, it wasn't us, it didn't originate from Golden Boy, but you had somebody at Golden Boy entertaining the emails, reading the emails and entertaining and responding back to this person who's clearly using racial slurs, but you don't want to say nothing. But Golden Boy not a cult? How you going to explain that? See, when it is black, it's considered to be a gang, a cult, or whatever people want to call it. I don't think people understand the definition of a cult. Anytime black men, anytime men of color, we do anything and we organize, somebody always got something to say about it. And that's just what it is. Because I could imagine if the LDBC was a group of white guys, if we were a group of white guys, there'd be no issues. You got all these people talking about, yeah, we taking down the Ldbc. Yeah, look, we still here. Hey, let me tell you something too, T Street. Since you think you know so much, since you think you know a whole lot about another man's pocket, hey, I can tell you this. I can tell you that 78, since y'all think that's funny, oh, he lost his monetization. Yeah, it's probably funny. But isn't it funny that he's getting almost twice, 2.5 times more money than he made before Super Chats? I mean, you do understand that people now are giving more money to 78 now. And it's not because that he's brainwashing them. See, he's coming up with these dumb theories that, oh, with the Ldbc, we're brainwashing people. Even on my live streams, I don't live stream like that often. But I got a guy, and I'm gonna tell you why people do this. And maybe you'll understand, maybe you'll get it. I have a guy right now, every single month, just out of blue. He said, don't mention my name. $250 in my PayPal every month. Don't mention it. Now, work on my channel, you know what I do? I give the money to the fighters, to help some of the expenses. To the up-and-coming young fighters who can't afford certain amenities. I do that on my channel. He specifically said, don't spend this on fighters. Spend this on yourself because you work hard on your channel and you do a lot for these fighters. That's what he said. But the reason why he's doing this, I didn't tell him to do that. I don't tell him to do that. I don't tell him anything. Know why he do it? It's because of the love of the passion that we show when we put in these videos. And T Street, you wonder, hey, how can the Ldbc, how can we sit in our cars, you're all professional and you do things very professionally, and we can just sit in our car. And you know something? We can sit in our cars, and a lot of our channels don't even have more subs than you, and we can get more people on the live stream than you. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed why we can do that? See, people don't want anything that's manufactured. People don't want nothing that's manufactured. Real people. See, the people that follow you, I'm going to tell you what. They may follow you. They may like what you say. They may enjoy what you say. But I tell you what, they're not going to come to you in masses. They're not going to come to you in masses and just donate to you. They're just not going to do it. They're not going to come to you in masses and masses and masses and donate to you. Because the racist people that follow you, racist people don't spend money. And that's one thing that we know. Racist people don't spend a lot of money. They're not going to give you a lot. They'll give you some, but they're not going to give you a lot. 78, isn't that something? The man lose all of his super chats. And now, he's got a PayPal link and a cash app. Do you know, man, this man is doing double what he was already doing. I mean, what? What can you say about that? Yeah, how can you get a guy? This guy started a movement, and all y'all want to do is see it go down. This man started a movement. He had an idea. He came with an idea, and people got on board with it. He wasn't sweating, man, when they took his super chats. They just threw that PayPal link up in there, that e-commerce link up in there. And guess what? People do it because they love the passion. They love the realness of what's going down. You can say 78 got sheep and sheep. You can say that all you want to. You don't know 78 Sports Team. Bro, you don't know him, okay? You don't know a damn thing about him. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you, man. I tell this story so many times, man. At the time, it was about $1,000 more a month in my account. I just had an hour-long conversation with 78 Sports TV. Called him on the phone, and I said, yo, financial. I need some financial advice. I need this. This brother took an hour and 15 minutes out of his life. He was watching a movie with his kids. He stopped the movie. Gave me some of the most advice that I've ever got in life. Do you understand that? I've gotten... Now, it was $1,000, a couple of years ago when he gave me that advice. Hell, now it's like $1,500 extra a month coming into my household. Spoke to one man. You don't know anything about the person you're talking about. And clearly, you don't want to get physical with some of the people you're talking about that you get physical with. You're saying people don't know you. Dude, you don't know. Dude, think about it. What are you going to accomplish? What are you going to accomplish getting physical? Dude, you got a boot, okay? You got a boot. At certain times of the day, dude, you can't even breathe as good as you want to breathe, okay? You just got out of a coma. Bruh, it's not that serious. It's completely not that serious. It's not. Any kind of karma, and I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to end the video off with this. See, there's such thing called karma. Whenever karma come to you, doesn't matter what you do, karma, it comes to you. Karma can be bad, but it can be good. But I've always noticed in life that karma always comes. Okay, whatever you do, that's what comes back to you. That's just what it is. Whatever you decide to do, it comes right back to you. It will. So, okay, that's fine. You got all these YouTube people in higher places. But why? The Ldbc still here. It's about 5 different organizations talking about they putting an end to the Ldbc. For what? Y'all can't do it. You can't do it. It's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. You're not going to put an end to the Ldbc. Okay? For whatever reason, you know, these are YouTube videos. I hope y'all know that these are YouTube videos that you clearly don't have you don't have to watch. The Ldbc though, yeah, we ruining boxing. Yeah, okay. Barry Hearn ain't ruining boxing with them slave comments though, right? Nah. Oscar De La Hoya not ruining boxing, is he? Nah. Of course he not. Triple G and K2 Promotions, they not ruining boxing with having the guy fighting all these bums. Nah, that's not ruining boxing. Nope, you want to say it's the Ldbc. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, and Al Heyman, of course. Y'all throw Al Heyman. But what do all of us have in common? Oh, that's right. We're all black. See, T Street, the minute you disagree with your fan base, they will turn on you. They will. And they will start calling you the N-word. And they're going to call you a monkey. As soon as you have an opinion, they're going to turn on you. See, you talk about, you know, us turning on people that disagree with us. Okay, wait till you have an opinion that differs from what they do. I guarantee you, they're going to turn on you and they're going to let you know. You can ask Travis Gotti.